My name is Julian, and I am a automation marketing engineer at GennFlex.
My name is Mark Gerdich, and I'm the technical training specialist at GennFlex.
My name is Sergio Cano. I am an automation application engineer.
I am a recent graduate from the University of Illinois, graduating with a degree in mechanical engineering, and I actually interned at GennFlex last summer, which is where I got a lot of my robotics experience.
So I'm the main trainer when it comes to robotics at GennFlex. I teach the introduction class that we do, and my background is I started out as a technician doing repair work in electronics and moved over to our robotics section when it became available.
I do a lot of mechanical engineering, computer-aided design on Fusion 360.
My biggest role as a mentor is to provide a sort of like industry-side guidance for the interns. We tend to take a very hands-off approach, a very kind of do your own thing, learn and make your own mistakes kind of approach to mentoring.
So I had a pretty hands-off approach to a lot of what the interns were doing. I would give them the task and the materials that they would need, and then for the most part let them learn it on their own and keep me in the loop.
I like to be a little bit hands-off. I like them to kind of show how they work and kind of adapt to that.
And I would be there to kind of coax the interns back onto the right track, or if they come up with a question and are really stuck, ways to approach the problem.
Just kind of adapt to how they work with them, and let them produce what they can produce.
This is how I learn the best, and it's how I think that a lot of people learn the best, is just through experience.
I've mostly been in touch with the gaming side of the internship, particularly the sling puck competition, the Nerds Toss robot, and then a claw machine bots.
In the beginning, my group was very focused on pneumatics, which is the control of air through pressurized systems or depressurized systems. We got officially trained at a location from SMC, our partner.
So we put together the PLC lab, and with that was the claw machine game, which is with the GP4 robot. Then we've also put together a machine tending mini cart, which has a small router and it's run by Ready Robotics. We've also set up a demo for a full-scale CNC machine tending program.
We're making the mini factory for our IMTS showcase because it breaks down a process in a factory that can be automated in terms of getting a finished part from beginning to end. We get something into the system and we get something out of the system that's more finished, that shows an example of a process that can be done using our product.
One of the bigger projects that we had this internship was a sling puck competition, meaning that each of the 3 sub-teams were each tasked with creating the best sling puck playing robot they could, and afterwards some of the more in-tune coders from each team would be combined into one super team to make like the unstoppable sling puck bot. When the interns walked in, I saw a lot of what I saw in myself last summer, meaning that a lot of academic background, but kind of tossed into this entirely different world of industry automation, the way things are done on the commercial end of things as opposed to the academic side of things. But over time they sort of picked up on how that sort of academic knowledge can apply to the more practical industry standard of way of doing things, and there was just so much growth that they've displayed in these couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, the interns did really well. They picked up everything very quickly. When I'd give them a task, they'd get it done very quickly. There really wasn't much hand-holding that was necessary. It was pretty much just give them something to do and the materials they need to figure out how to do it, and they would just be off and running.
The interns did great. I think that they all showed how adaptable they are to different tasks that we threw at them. We definitely gave them a little bit of everything, and they all did their best. I think everybody showed a lot of improvement. Obviously, things were hard and a lot of questions were had, and a lot of talks, but yeah, I think everybody learned a lot from this.
As a mentor, I really appreciated how much I had to push myself, as cliche as that sounds. Oftentimes, the interns would come to me with a problem that I myself didn't know how to solve, considering I started very briefly before the interns did. But we would both kind of figure it out along the way. Teaching these problem-solving approaches to the interns actually solidified my own skills as a full-time engineer, meaning any sort of doubts that I might have had in the past made me become overall more confident in my decision-making skills because I could confidently tell the interns to, yes, go in this direction, meaning that de facto I kind of feel like I know what I was doing, which is a pretty good feeling, honestly. But yeah, mentorship has been a really rewarding kind of program for me.
Yeah, I thought it was very enjoyable. I learned a lot. I hope I helped the interns learn a lot. It was very fun. We had a lot of different team-based activities, kind of friendly competitions. It definitely kept the summer a lot more interesting.
I loved it. I didn't expect to be so close, working with them every single day, having, talks, questions with everybody. But it was great. I like to, be an example or help those who are coming after me into the engineering field, and it's great to show them what I learned in the past year since I graduated.